In today's Unitrend Certified Administrator course, we're going to be covering how to recover from backup copies. Typically, if you are replicating to a hot copy target, no imports or other options are necessary. Once we're connected to the target, we have a full list of the catalog there. If you are writing off to a NAS device, eSATA disk, or S3 object-based storage, the first time you reintroduce that media to a brand new appliance, you will likely need to scan the media, then view the sets on the media, and import that data to the catalog. That you would be able to perform a recovery from the cold copies. That said, though, most customers will simply come to the Recover tab under the Backup catalog if their original appliance is still available. You'll note here that this indicates that this is a local backup on the internal storage, and on the far right hand side here I can choose Backup Copy Hot. This refers to copies that have been replicated off to another physical Unitrends appliance, though the options would look very similar for a cold backup copy. After this has had a chance to filter, I can see now that I have a hot backup copy on a target appliance, one of the targets being the Unitrends Cloud, another being a virtual appliance, and another being one of our physical appliances. Now I can recover data from this. I can choose to do recover files, and if I hit confirm, this is going to mount it on the remote unit. That way I could use my browser to get to whatever individual files I'd like to recover. And it doesn't have to be the most recent backup. We could go several months back, especially for our customers that are going to the Unitrends Cloud. Being able to self-service a single file directly from any point in time that you have in our cloud can be done very easily just by coming to the View FLR folder tab. Then in a few moments here, it will show up in this list. Where I can check the box for it and hit Browse/Download. This will show me a list of all the files that were within that backup through my browser. And after selecting the files that I'd like to be able to recover, I'll be able to download them as a zip file through my browser. So again, I can just browse through the file system. Find whatever files or folders it is that I would like to be able to recover. And when I hit download, it will zip those files up on the remote side and send them to me through my browser. Once I'm done on the target appliance, I can hit remove, and that would tear down the network share so it's no longer available. The other option, again coming back to our hot backup copies, because we need to not be looking at the local ones. The other option will be import to source. Import to source will figure out what blocks are a part of this backup that we no longer have on the local appliance. Because the large majority of the OS and files and things like that for the programs have not changed since the machine was installed, likely we have most of the data, so we'd only have to pull a small amount of data back down to get to that point in time. After choosing to do an import, it would then become an imported backup, which can be restored like any normal local backup. The same holds true for our cold copies, though note there are some limitations when using tape. Once we've replicated this data off-site, if the original appliance is no longer available, we could log into that remote unit. From there, by coming to the Recover menu under our Backup catalog, I can look at all of the hot backup copies that I've received from all of the different appliances. From here, I can now again see that this is a hot backup copy, but I can see that it is stored on the local internal storage. From here, I could check the box and choose to do any normal recovery that we have available as if this was at the original site. You just need to make sure that you have attached the hosts that you'd like to be able to recover to your target appliance. That covers the configuration and recovering of backup copies. If you have further questions, please check out our other modules on Kaseya University.